Yo, hi YouTube, thanks for checking out another video in our Super Mario World Ninji series. We're taking a look at Ninji Season 1 Level 4 today. Densen's recreation of the Super Mario Maker 2 Ninji competition has become super popular in the Kaizo community, and his latest level, Ninji Season 1 Level 4, does not disappoint. In this level, Densen makes use of Mario's Fire Flower ability to hit on-off switches and large ice blocks that are in the way. Let's go through the level and see what we're up against. I know you're going to love the video, and if you do, be sure to drop a like, sub and ring the bell, and as always, take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one. Now, at the very start, by blocking our way forward with these blue blocks, Densen teaches the player that they can change on-off switches with the Fire Flower. We can also use the Fire Flower to melt these large ice blocks standing in our way. Next, we jump up and fire 2 quick fireballs to melt the ice block and hit the switch so we can land on the blue blocks below. We progress by shooting the blocks in our path and then make use of a vertical boost block to shoot 2 quick fireballs. Densen leaves us just enough space here to get P-Speed in order to reach the flying red Koopa. A quick bounce on this mole gets us over the wall. Here we need to shoot 2 fireballs to release the red shell. Then once we shoot the ice block in our way, we can kick the red shell in the space above the pipe to knock out the Pokey standing in our way. We continue below, jump up, shoot the last ice block before entering the pipe. Once we exit the pipe, we immediately take damage, meaning we have to do some quick jumps on the spikes to get the flying Fire Flower. As we fall, we have to time our fireballs to melt the 2 ice blocks in our way. After that, a quick jump over the Pokey, a quick dip in the water, and then get yet another Fire Flower. This next part requires some simple jumps and straightforward fireball shots to get to the boost block hallway. Here, we want to shoot a fireball on the top path and then race it to the end. The boosters help us stay ahead of the fireball so that we can make the jump before it hits the switch. Finally, we jump over the wall and shoot the 2 ice blocks in our way. Oh, be careful not to shoot the floor out, as this will lose you a ton of time. Just like that, we've raced through the desert in just over 32 seconds. Now that we know how to get through the level casually, let's take a look at the speed strats that allowed runners to save over 3 seconds. The beginning part of the level is pretty much the same. The big focus here is to always keep the run button held down. Typically when using the Fire Flower, you have to release run and then repress run to shoot a fireball. Every frame we aren't running is time we're losing. Luckily, we've got 2 run buttons. By keeping one of the run buttons held down the entire time, we won't lose any speed. We can then press the other run button to shoot a fireball. This is shown right after we melt the first ice block. We jump over the wall, and while keeping Y pressed, we can quickly tap the X button twice to melt the ice block and engage the switch. We make use of these controller mechanics throughout most of the level and saves us a ton of time. At the part with the vertical boost block, it was found that at the very peak of the jump, you can quickly shoot 2 fireballs before falling back down. This is accomplished by releasing both run buttons at the top of the jump and then mashing both the Y and X buttons together, allowing for 2 quick shots. Then, by releasing the jump button, we can fall faster and make it under this overhang when we hit the booster block. This causes us to reach the blue blocks faster, saving us a ton of time because we're not spending time in the air. The next part is the same, just optimizing our fall speeds and jump heights before heading over the wall. With a precise fireball, we can hit the top on-off switch before going over the wall, then hit another on-off switch as we fall, ensuring the red shell is available to us right as we land. After that, we simply make our way through the pipe as normal, saving nearly a full second in the first half. At the start of the second half, rather than jumping off the second spike pillar to shoot the ice blocks, we found that you can jump over this pillar and still hit both blocks, reducing the time we spend in the air. The next part is the same until we reach the column of on-off switches and blue blocks. Here, we want to time our fireballs to hit the switches as we fast fall through the platforms, rather than landing on them. The rest of the level is pretty much the same as it is casually, again just focusing on keeping one run button held down the entire time. With very precise fireballs, we can melt the 2 big ice blocks in our way to the goal without having to slow down at all. With very optimized movement in the second half, we've saved over 2 seconds. Here's the full speedrun of Ninji Season 1 Level 4 with all of the speed strats incorporated. Overall, Denson built a fun, fast-paced level that incorporates one of the few power-ups in the game to great effect. Oh, and don't be too hard on him for the 2 soft locks he accidentally put in. Denson creates these Ninji levels on his Twitch channel, so be sure to give him a follow and watch live as he builds his next one. As soon as the levels are released, I dive straight into the action, streaming my attempts live on Twitch as well. Come by the stream and help us find speed strats to take top spot on the leaderboard. Thanks for watching.